go.
Get it. Yeah, there we go. What up? What up? What up? What up?
Oh.
We out here at the S.H.I.T.S podcast. We out here shooting the shit, starting some shit.
Or picking up with shit left off.
Yes, sir. I'm your host, Monsoon, Staraw. Coolest cat you heard thus far.
Man, I'm your man, Bubba Ball. One of the dreads you won't see in the mall.
I love that shit. Hey, this week we got a very special guest to the show. Dope ass singer.
Oh.
I've been knowing her for years. Voice is extraordinary, very cool, down to earth person. Y'all make some noise for the one and only Roze Red.
Hey. Roze Red music. Thank you. You're far too kind. You could be
yes,
right now, but you're here with us.
We out here at the S.H.I.T.S podcast where, yeah, we just kicking it, man. We glad to be back, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Anybody that fuck with us, man, we definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So,
word.
Roze.
Yeah.
So here at the show, we like to do a check-in with our guest and our host, and we're gonna say how our week been. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything that stood out?
Man, my week has been amazing. Actually, I feel extremely blessed.
Okay.
I've been, first of all, I wake up every morning. Today I'm here. You know, my daughter's good. I'm good. I got a job. My music is going well. Working on a nonprofit. Everything going great, man. Okay. God is good.
That's dope. You like the third person to come on the show working on a nonprofit.
Yo, Nip, man. Nipsey Hussle. Nah.
Hustle. Hard. Bubba Ball. How was your week, bro? Hey, man, that's a dope-ass hoodie, too, bro.
Thanks,
and dope-ass hat, man.
I had a trying week, man. I found out one of my relatives passed due to a fatal car accident.
Sorry to hear.
So that kind of like, put me in a real tripped out space because her birthday was coming up this week or this month. And, she was real young, 21. You know what I mean? Finna turn 22. And it just really made me refocus and reevaluate life at that moment. You know what I mean? And what matters and what don't matter and how much shit we take for granted.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And just driving around on the street, a guy pulled over early in the morning and jumped out the car like, if you would have made me tell my car up, I would have shot your ass. And I'm looking like,
bitch ass nigga.
Bro, I'd have run you over. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, but I looked at his face, and his face was like beet red. He was high yellow. I knew he'd been drinking all night.
He's on the meds and
He
shit.
was mad, but he was mad at something else. So it was like the first motherfucker did something wrong, he had something to say.
Right.
So it was like, everything came into perspective. You know what I'm saying, for me this week. My kids figured out you can have cereal, but you ain't got no milk. It's decisions that you got. Exactly, it's decision. How hungry are you? You know what I mean? So I was on some real like down to earth. You know what I mean? Getting rerouted, like really getting rerouted. You know what I mean?
That's
like not going shopping just because the normal shit ain't in there. Like I went to the deep freezer and like defrosted the deep freezer, made them thaw out shit. Like, nah, we not throwing away nothing. Like, y'all gonna understand really what life is about.
Hey, man. That's dope. Damn, that's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck, man. Hey, man, I gotta give you a shout out, man, because I started checking out Fargo. And it's dope. Hey, man, I would definitely recommend, like my man Bubba Ball recommended to me, y'all check out Fargo, man. For this week, no.
The show?
The sitcom.
It's fucking dope. For me, man, my week was cool, man. Wasn't too major. The vaccines rolling out.
Please.
Shit is gonna turn people into gremlins.
That's
hey,
the
man.
last shit we need to worry about is a vaccine.
Hey, man.
That's a whole other conversation.
Straight up. Hold on. Time out. Why are we talking about vaccines? I got 3 things I want to ask both of you, the 2 youths. I want to ask the 2 youths, okay? They came out with a fucking COVID-19 vaccination in 6 months, right? Because it's only been around 6. It ain't been around a year yet. If it has, this is still one of the fastest.
I think it's been around longer. I think it's been around for about a year.
Okay, let's not give it a year, but let's say almost a year. So now you telling me that they have a vaccination that they're willing to introduce to the population. Why they haven't had a cancer vaccination? Thousands, millions of cancers, right? Why haven't they had an AIDS fucking vaccination? AIDS in the 90s rectified and
no
let's
pun
just
intended.
say
No pun intended.
wreaked havoc on okay, let's not use any wreck words, but AIDS did damage. HIV did damage. We have no cancer vaccinations. We have no AIDS vaccinations. So you mean to tell me we have
Magic got the HIV vaccination.
Magic don't have it no more. Look how healthy and thick Magic
He got
is.
the vaccination.
Do we have to drink Starbucks? Like what? How do you get rid of it?
Because they make more money off of the medication. That's
true.
Medication.
Ain't nobody gonna take no medication.
But
for
listen,
COVID-19.
medicine never cured anything, right? Like we all know that.
Right.
Certain medicines, most medicine, you have to get a prescription and a refill. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they never give you anything that's gonna stop anything. But it's always funny that they came up with a cure so fast for something so deadly, but never anything that's been deadly before. Like, how the fuck do you deem this the worst thing that has ever happened? This bullshit.
Hey, man. So that was the first, y'all. That was 2 underlays for the overplay.
On the real, like, bro.
Bubba Ball hit you one at the
playing.
beginning, and he gonna hit you one at the end.
Quit playing.
Hey, man. Other than that, like, my week was cool. Damn, man. Like, my week was cool. I can't follow that shit up.
That's
like,
crazy though, bro. Like when you really think about it, I've been thinking about this shit all day. Cancer. Every one of us has lost somebody to cancer. Some type of cancer, some form of cancer. You motherfuckers won't even come up with a diet that will sustain cancer, let alone kill it. We know the truth.
Wow.
We know the true diet.
About to say that.
But okay, let me spit the truth. Cancer is a high concentration of let's say acidic. It's a high level of acidic in your body. Wherever it's at, it's just your levels are off. So you got to get your levels back in order. How do you do that? Stop fucking eating.
Hey, man.
Your body will cure itself if you stop eating. If you steady drink water.
I was just going to say drink water.
You drink water and go for like a 3-day fast. Then you eat a little bit healthy. Fruits, veggies. Go on another. Step it up another day. Step it up another day. Until you can go to a 7-day fast. You'll clean your body in 2 weeks. 14 days of just drinking water. No disease can live in you. But a doctor will never tell you that shit.
I know.
We now have to get security for Bubba Ball.
Hey, man.
Don't fucking move. Illuminati.
because we need to keep him around. We need to keep him around. Hey, man.
Real talk, man.
That's real shit, though. That's real
shit that they will never re-inform you of, that your body is it's a re-healing mechanism. Your body will heal itself.
That's real shit. Hey, man, y'all continue to tune in to the motherfucking Shits podcast because, like I said, we either shooting the shit, starting some shit, like my man Bubba Ball just said, picking up where the shit left off. God damn it. Hey, man, y'all stay tuned. We coming back.
Coming right
with
back.
Roze Red. And we're going to get into this interview because we got a lot of shit to ask her. And we're going to get into it, y'all. It's the Shits.
Yes. Yeah.
New album coming soon, motherfucker. Monkeys and Rats. Check it. Skirt.
No lab.
No lab. Just straight monkeys and rats. We are back at the Shits podcast with our special guest, Roze Red. We are very happy to have you on the show, Roze.
Thank you. I'm very glad to be here.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So my first question is this: why the name Roze Red?
Actually, Ready 45 gave it to me when I was in DBD, the Before Dishonor, with Fluid and Channel Zero and Pork Chop. Yeah, we was all a group, and he just called me that, and then it just stuck because that was a time I was like really hanging out, like smoking a lot of weed, chilling in the hood. You know what I mean? Like it was just one of those times.
Yeah.
But it stuck with me. And now, of course, since, I'm a lot older, my girls be like, my cousins be like, oh, that's Roze Red now coming out.
That's
you
dope,
know what
though.
I mean? But it's cool because, like, you're supposed to evolve. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But, yeah, he
dope.
gave me that name, and it stuck. And you know how, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but once you release something into the airwaves, major platforms actually reserve a spot for you, right?
Okay.
So they had Roze Red already reserved. I'm like, why am I gonna change my name? You know what I
Hell
mean? Like
no.
I just claimed it on all those platforms, and
Hell yeah.
it stuck.
That's part of your brand, and that's dope as fuck.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's dope as shit. All right, so first, like I said, well, told you this before, not on air, but congratulations once again.
Thank you.
You sung at the inauguration for
City Circuit Court Clerk.
Make sure I get this name right. Iris? Iris?
Uh-huh.
I said Iris. I'm a dumb man. Iris.
Big ass guy.
Iris Y. Martinez. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's dope shit. All right. So I watched.
Was that scary?
Ah, yeah.
You know what? I think it was more like I hadn't sang the national anthem in a long time. You know, before I used to do it a lot. You know, and I was like, dun, you know. But since it was so important and so political, like they told me like, you gotta sing it as plain as you can. You know what I mean? Like you can't do none of this Roze Red stuff. You can't. You know what I'm saying? So I think that made me more nervous.
Right.
Because
that was the hard part.
Yeah,
right.
just holding.
Now
back.
you're not comfortable now.
Right. And even some of the people they're like, "Oh, we heard you holding back, but you got a voice, girl." I'm like, "Thank you." But
you got a dope ass voice.
They can tell, like you say, people can tell when you hold back, when you just roll instead of that note. Everybody try to hold. They're like, "Ooh, I can't. She finna kill this motherfucker." Did she just run past? She just ran past. Girl, what Rose run past that note like that?
That had to, dope. But you know what? It's because it's important for people to sing along. It's such a historical moment. And I was just really grateful to be part of it. Cesar Rolón, he definitely got me on some really, really big stuff. And now he's her communications manager.
Oh,
so, yeah, I'm a little plug.
You plug.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
But I've been singing since 16 years old at the political events. Like,
wow.
So, hold on. How many years is that for you then?
Oh, we don't need to talk about that.
So you a vet around this political field now with it.
Experienced.
Okay.
They know your name around there. They like,
I got a question. I got a political question for you.
Okay.
So if you was elected mayor tomorrow, first of all, Mayor Lightfoot, we coming after your ass. But if you was elected mayor, I want to know, what would you do about three things, right? Okay. What would you do about poverty?
Poverty?
Yeah, poverty.
Well, first of all, I think that there's power in education and nutrition. I feel like there's a lot of scarcity in being able to access good quality fresh produce.
Okay.
And I feel like you know, in our homes we don't even teach that either because we refer to what we've been taught.
That is true.
So, you know, it's hard for even me as a Puerto Rican. Like I pride myself on cooking traditional Puerto Rican food, but at the same time, is it really that healthy? No, it's not. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's my comfort and my go-to, but for my daughter, like I gotta sit there and be like, you gotta eat this and that and try different foods. Yeah. We have to, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, it's all about education, I think, and I think once we start introducing that to our children, they'll be able to get used to it, you know, and teach them. You just gotta teach each other.
You almost gotta force your kids though, because we was forced to do a lot of things that we look back on now and we appreciate it. So you know, if you don't force your kids, I'm a firm believer in that. You know, forcing your kids that, especially some shit that you know is right and they need to do it.
Yeah.
And eventually they'll understand. They might not understand now, but they'll understand later and they will thank your ass for it.
Yeah, like Takis, oh my God. I'm like,
I hated that.
Oh my God. Be like, if you don't
I got a song
those
about that.
I looked at the back of the song.
You gotta talk about
you
Harold
eat all paprika.
I got a song.
Paprika.
And what you bring today? You got these Doritos and backwoods.
I love this shit.
Snack
Spicy ass fucking.
So the second thing, what would you do about black and brown relations?
You know what? So we have, I mean, in both of our cultures, we have colorism, right? And we also have our own self-hate. You know what I'm saying? Because we constantly are feeling like me. You know what I mean? Like I ended up gravitating towards the black community because I was ostracized for being so white.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I understood a lot of that. You know what I mean? And it was like so important for me to, you know, push my accent to be Puerto Rican. It was so important around my peers to know Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, just those type of things. So I feel like, you know, once we come together and realize that the fight is against us and we need to work together against them, then we will really come together and make a change.
That's dope. See, I'm getting you ready for politics. All right. Last one. So this is the last one. This is important. What would you do about R. Kelly?
R. Kelly. Oh my God. R. Kelly, he is Okay, all of us artists are crazy, right?
And to a certain extent,
people don't understand, you know, the way our brain functions.
Right, you gotta be a little genius and a little crazy at the same
time. However, I think that at a certain point, and I agree. I did watch the documentary, and I do agree with.
I watched it.
If you around a lot of yes men, you ain't gonna go far. You know what I'm saying? Like you need somebody to tell you, like, cut that shit.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? You need somebody to tell you, like, you fucking up and that is wrong.
Shout out to
Deca Durs. You gotta do something. Yeah, you gotta do something about it. I think that therapy should come into play. Like, we are from Chicago, so we hear all the, he was homeless, he was molested, he was this. We've been hearing this for our whole life. You know what I'm saying? But, like, at what point are you gonna take the step to really go inward and figure out your problems and become a better person? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no way. There is no way you could sit there and think that all that shit is okay. You know what I mean?
Roze Red for mayor, goddammit. Roze Red for mayor.
Yeah.
2022.
You said some real shit. Yeah. You said some real shit.
All right. So, do you write? I just got to ask the question, but I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. Mm-hmm. Do you write your own stuff?
I do write my own stuff.
Dope. So
I write, arrange, produce.
See, politician, singer, arranger, composer, all that shit. So, have you ever wrote for anybody else?
I have not, actually. But I did have to reach out to one of my friends. Shout out to Senor Mercedes. He's in Florida. I met him at a like, now I'm translating in Spanish to English. I met him at a Sábado Gigante contest, and that was like the biggest variety show in Spanish language TV. Okay. And so we became friends. That was like way back in, like, I don't know, 2002 or something like that. And I reached out to him because I was invited to sing at Latino Music Week in Vegas 2 weeks ago. And so I was like, I need music in Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So I reached out to him, and he helped produce a whole song for me, and we're a good team. I'm looking forward to that. But most of the stuff I write, even like the bilingual stuff, I write too. So, but I like reaching out to my resources because you can't do everything. You know?
Yeah. Writing is important. Very important.
Yeah.
Therapy. My therapy.
Yes. All right, we're gonna take a break real quick, and we're coming back, and we talking to Roze Red, singer extraordinaire, also upcoming mayor candidate. It is the S.H.I.T.S podcast, y'all. It's the shit. We are back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast. Shout out to Doritos, because you're killing them.
Spicy. These motherfuckers right here, look.
Those are good.
With the spicy Doritos.
Let me tell y'all what this was. Look at this bag, right?
Bag.
This is a big bag.
I love the purple bag.
Listen, the purple bag is the devil.
Wow.
It's so good.
Man, look. This was supposed to be for my Pico de Gallo.
Oh, I love Pico de Gallo.
I got it home.
And I'm not just saying that because Roze Red is on the show. I'm not saying
Roze, listen.
That's a traditional Mexican dish.
Okay. I got some Pico de Gallo my cousin made. JG, one of the twins. I love Pico de Jackie and Jolanda. Jolanda made the goddamn Pico de Gallo. Mm-hmm. We was moving her mother. It was in her fridge. She was like, I'm finna pull this shit out. I say, no, in the fuck you ain't. I smelt it when she brought the shit out. Fuck you mean? All of this onions and cilantro and fucking goodness and pineapple. You sound
so passionate about
it. So this bag, I had some mango in there. I mean, look, I got two types of sweet, mango and pineapple. Okay. This goddamn Pico.
Me too.
Roze?
Yeah.
I went through a bag of Ruffles. One chip,
I can't do Ruffles.
One dip. That's it. And you know my kids polished off my chips before I could eat some more of the Pico. They gave me one day with the Pico. So this was supposed to make it.
What's the purple bag called? I forgot.
Sweet.
Are you sure? Purple bag Dorito. I'm gonna look it up.
She Googling it.
No. I know. I eat them motherfuckers too much. It's not hickory.
Hey,
what are they? They the devil. Them motherfuckers are so good.
That beautiful music that you hear in the background, that is our
special guest. Who's that angelic voice?
That is Roze Red. That is Roze Red. And the name of the song is Come Harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spicy chili.
Okay.
Is it the chili?
We stuck on the Doritos today.
Chili, savory.
I'm stuck on the title of the song, but
Spicy sweet chili. You're right. Come harder. Come harder. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that should sound dope. That should sound dope as hell. Okay, what song of yours do you consider to be the showstopper? Like that's the one you're gonna perform that's gonna get everybody out their seat, even people in wheelchairs.
Oh wow. Out of their seat, I don't know because
depends on the audience, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say that it really depends on audience. Like sometimes I'll switch my whole show if I walk into a crowd and I'm like, ooh, they
bougie and shit.
Today this ain't right. You know what I mean?
Bougie motherfucker.
But
wait a minute.
But you know, Miss Me, I like performing that one, and I hadn't released it. But Love Me is the one that people are like, oh my gosh, this is really, really beautiful. And it hits a lot of different emotions on that one.
Okay.
This one's good too, but like I curse a lot in there. So it's like you got to have a certain audience because some people get turned off. They can't look past it.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people hear the cursing and they be like, man.
Cursing is still like.
Y'all
it's an expression.
But it's bad to certain people or to some people. And it's
60
still
and
small.
Up.
I think it's still not even. I think it's still a small group that holds language to the highest form of expression for yourself. So if the person, whether they're an artist and they're trying to make you feel where they're coming from and they choose to say shit instead of stuff, right?
I'm saying shit.
You're gonna get. I mean, the artist would almost prefer. I know I would almost prefer you bleeping my shit out.
Yeah.
Right. And saying stuff.
What the freak?
What the freak?
What the freak,
That's the worst shit ever. It's like when they
the freak
interject words. It's, oh my god.
Okay,
gotta clean your shit up.
So now we gotta get to the serious questions.
Here we go, Rose. Are you ready,
questions.
Rose?
I'm always ready.
I got the first one. Let me do the first one, Joe.
Okay,
you've been going crazy. Let me get one in.
Go ahead.
Are you the rose that came out of dirt, or are you the rose that came out of concrete?
Out of concrete.
God damn
you know
it.
What it is. Out of concrete.
That's fucking
That's what
dope.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's dope.
I had to get that in there. Because a rose is still a rose. Hey. Baby girl.
You're
goddamn,
still
she know it. Oh, I
none
can't
of that
even
shit.
hit Rose.
All I can do is
That's
shit.
Aretha. That's rest in peace to Queen. Hey, you got to know the Queen.
Yes.
All singers know the Queen.
Okay.
All right, here's my question. Okay, if you had to be a drug, if you had to be a drug,
What question is this?
I'm telling
No,
you,
Y'all with the shits tonight.
No, we
Listen.
with the shit.
if you had to be a drug, what would be your good effects and what would be the bad side effects? Now, mind you, this is the person that's still on the drug. You are the drug. What would be the good effects and what would be the bad effects?
The good effects would be it would depend on your mood when you take the drug, right?
Okay.
So you would have to either be in a good mood or in a bad mood, because if you're in a bad mood, you're gonna be on a
Like X.
Yeah, you know, and be like,
Not that I'm taking it, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're really gonna, if you have any animosity, you're just gonna take it out. You say whatever you feel, you know what I mean? You're really gonna let that person have it, because I'm the type of person, and I've been really working on this, that if I feel like you don't feel me, I'm gonna cut you down. You know what I mean? So you feel me, and so that's really not good. But I realize that's my little toxic trait, one of my toxic traits. So you know, I've been working on that. But it's because I think that people, when they feel disrespected, when I feel disrespected, I'm gonna make you understand. Because if you say you love me, you better understand where I'm coming from. Otherwise, we ain't got shit to talk about.
I'm gonna cut your
man. That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut you down. And unfortunately, you know, words sting a lot more than, you know, getting your ass whooped or whatever. So I'm gonna come at you with the hard shit. But that would be the bad effect. The good effect is that you will feel relaxed and feel comfortable if you're in a good mood, and it would just take over all of your senses.
That's dope. Bubba Ball, same question. If you was a drug, what would be the good effects of you and what would be the bad effects?
I would be the humbling drug.
Okay.
The drug that would make you no matter what state of mind you in, you would not overreact. You still would do it, but you wouldn't overreact.
Okay.
Like, you know, if you were the postal worker and you went in and you was mad at your boss, you would have just shot the shit out your boss. You wouldn't have shot
everybody.
You know what I mean? Like,
wait a minute.
You know what I mean? So, and the bad side would be like, you know, it's no reasoning with a calm killer. And what I mean by that is like, prime example, No Country for Old Men. It's a scene in the movie where this guy collects some money.
Okay.
The money isn't his. He found the money. And is a guy who's tracing and tracking the money. Some way, somehow, these guys get connected through a phone call. And he tells them, if you give me the money, I won't kill your wife. You know where I'm going. Yeah. So he knew that his wife was in trouble. He called, got his wife out of the jam, so he thinks. He gets killed off in the movie. Now his wife is left alone.
Yeah.
The money is gone. Who shows up?
Right. The killer.
The guy, the killer. And he told her.
Made his mind up.
And he told her, he said, ma'am, I told your husband that if he didn't turn the money over to me, that I was going to kill you. And she said, well, you don't have to do this because he's dead and the money's long gone. She said, ma'am, I've been a man of my word all my life. Why would you convince me to go back on my word? Like, you're not that important to me.
But you did, bitch. I'm sorry.
So, you know, the
you did, motherfucker.
The way that society is going right now, I see no humility. I see no respect.
No remorse.
You know, no remorse. And you know, it's just going down a fucking spiral that is only leaving you to believe that nobody is playing fair out here. So when you do bump into somebody that actually is a good person, make sure you give them some love.
So my good effect, I think, would be, I guess my positive effect would be an increase of alcohol consumption.
Just drink for 2 days.
I mean, yeah, definitely you're going to increase your alcohol consumption, and you're probably going to eat more.
Harold's or
Harold's. It's definitely going to be Harold's. The bad part about my drug would be confusion. Because I think sometimes I get in my little mode and I can't leave motherfuckers confused because I go through a lot of motherfucking phases where I'm like, I'm mad about this, or I'm pissed off about that, or I'm happy about this, and motherfuckers be like, wait, nigga, you was just cool the other day, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that would be my thing. You definitely wouldn't need a fucking vaccination though. Anyway,
we got stressed. Both got stressed. He said, wait a minute.
We're going to take a break and we're going to come back.
Nigga, you take me, you better be vaccinated. Straight up, yo.
Wait a minute. Vax is popping.
Fuck around and I'm going to bring polio back, nigga. If you take me, nigga, I'm going to hang your ass around this motherfucker limping, nigga. I'm that kind of drug.
Songs is dropping. Okay, man, we're going to be back. Taking a break.
We back. We're
going to be back with Roze Red, y'all. It's the shit.
Straight up.
We are back.
I wish I could meet him. I gotta get on the show.
We are back at the shit spot.
You know who I would love? Him and he, you know, first and close second, either or. I don't even give a fuck what order comes in. But the motherfucker who made the Seinfeld show. Larry David.
Larry
fucking David. Larry David. I just do all the shit that I seen him do on the show. I'll be like, all right, come on. Now listen, for real. I could be Trucky's ghetto fucking cousin that's like needing somewhere to go before he gets locked up. He's got people looking for him and shit. And you know, you guys just throw me on the fucking show. And I come to everybody's house and I steal a toilet tissue. You know, I gotta come up with something weird shit. Like, it's a show. That's a show for Larry David. Right. Larry David would be like, aha.
You know,
I got it.
You know who else? You know who else would like that?
Who?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
If you need a date, call Nate.
Nasty Nate would like it. Hey, y'all know what it is. This is the 4 for 4, y'all. So look, this is how we do it. We give our guests. And we give our guests And my co-host, my
It's about
brilliant
to get
co-host,
spicy. You want some nachos?
we give them a topic.
It's about to get spicy.
And they got to respond with a 4-word sentence. They have to respond with a 4-word sentence.
Yep.
All right.
4 words.
I'm gonna let Bubba Ball go first because he's the master at this. All right, Bubba Ball. The COVID-19 vaccine.
Oh my God.
That's
4 words.
That was three.
That wasn't even
That's three, motherfucker.
fucked up the world.
Yep, that is.
That's 4 words.
That's 4 words. There we go.
The world.
All right, Roze Red.
Terrible.
Not for me. Bro.
No. You got different.
Oh, you gotta give me a different one?
Yeah, you got a different one.
Other topic.
You got a different one.
Hold on.
All right, for you it is Humble Park.
Humble Park.
That's 1 word.
Does that count? Family, culture, and food.
Ooh, you hit it on. I love the fucking food at Humble Park. All right, Bubba Ball, grilled cheese sandwiches.
4.
Let me think. My favorite to cook.
I love grilled cheese sandwiches,
Damn.
especially when
I
you
love
put like
grilled cheese
2 pieces of
sandwich.
cheese on the motherfucker, and then you got to get like the
Let me
Texas
tell you the
toast.
secret to the grilled cheese. When
like
you start
that.
adding shit to the grilled
Yes,
cheese,
ham,
like
tomatoes.
bacon,
Yes,
come
exactly.
on.
Oh man,
Nah, it's
we
grilled
should have
cheese.
a grilled cheese cook-off.
That's not a grilled cheese no more.
That's grilled cheese.
That could be a
cook-off.
fucking show.
Let's do it. I'm
You can
down.
panini, we
Yes.
give you 3 things to use. Cast iron. All right, go ahead. Cause we about to go into some shit fucking with them grilled
Especially
cheese.
talking about food.
Roze
I was getting
Red,
lost.
cheap dates.
Oh my God, that's a good one. That's a good
Cheap
one.
dates. Don't pick me up, bro.
Oh man, that's dope. That's dope. That is dope. Wait,
Pick me up. Don't pick me
oh,
up.
don't
I said
stop.
up. I said bruh, but it could be don't pick me
don't
up.
pick me up.
me
All
up.
right, don't pick me up. All right, bet. Bubba Ball,
Yo,
Fargo. Oh, Fargo. That was 3.
man,
That
listen.
was
Let
2.
me tell you. The end was dope.
I'm only
Not
on
The
season.
fair.
end was
Not
dope.
fair.
I'm only on season 2. Though.
Yeah, so when you get to the last season and the last episode
shit.
is going to take you back into some previous episodes and seasons, and you go.
And I am
like,
paying attention.
get the fuck out of here. When you see the last episode of Fargo, drop the shits, some feedback, and let us know what you thought about it.
That's dope. Okay.
Oh God.
I like the Ozarks.
Roze.
Oh, come on now.
I like
That was one of my first shows I've been. Oh,
Me too.
I
Me
fucking
too. Shout out to
binged.
Ricky.
I binge watched that shit.
I love
That
Ozark.
shit was
Oh my
insane.
God.
I love Ozark.
And based out of Chicago. Come on now.
I
Yeah.
know,
That's
right?
what made me
Well,
watch it.
Jason Bateman, I love
Jason
Jason
Bateman
He
is
the
cold.
shit.
Fucking
He the
awesome.
shit, man. He the
Yeah,
shit.
hell
Quit
yeah.
playing.
Shout out to Jason Bateman.
Yay.
Hopefully you'll sponsor the show. Okay, Roze Red,
Yeah.
toe suckers.
Toe suck. Please
I like
and
toes.
thank you.
I like toes.
Please
like
and
tees.
thank you.
She said,
Titties and toes and clitorises.
"Oh shit." Okay, Bubba Ball,
Yo.
eggnog.
Eggnog. Wow.
Eggnog.
Eggnog.
Wait
Man, eggnog is some good shit. I'm telling you.
Eggnog is
Okay, let
some
me
good
think about
shit. That was
eggnog.
6.
Let's think about eggnog here.
Please mix with rum.
Then it comes coquito. Then it becomes coquito. All you gotta add is some cinnamon.
Should be around daily.
Ooh, should be around.
He got it. He
Should
got
be around daily.
Should be
'Cause
around
that's
daily.
seasonal.
I
That's
love
some
eggnog.
seasonal
It is
shit.
seasonal.
Eggnog is seasonal.
I love eggnog. All right, last one. Roze Red. Chicago Winters.
Oh, man. About to have one.
Beautiful snow and cuddling.
Oh.
I got a little lovey-dovey on that one.
Man, you can't go nowhere.
That made me feel so special. That made me feel so special.
I got a soft side.
And that was the 4 for 4. We like to thank
If you need a date, call baby.
y'all know Nasty Nate always show up for the 4 for 4. Hey, it's the S.H.I.T.S podcast. We're going to come back and we're going to get into the top 3 of the week with our special guest, Roze Red. Y'all tune in. It is the shit.
Yeah.
Oh. We are back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast. Hey, bitch, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The song is dropping. The pot is popping. Bub is popping. It's on the 9.
You out my window.
Oh.
Smoking indoors.
Oh.
Can't keep my eyes closed.
Oh.
It's on night.
No time to think hard. I got your link card. Ooh. We about to eat, ma. It's on the 9.
Hey, I ain't got no bread, baby. Don't get lazy. Put the oodles gravy. It's on the 9.
I just came from the bank. Don't know who to thank. Damn, I think your feet stank. It's not on the 9.
I'm stalking.
Oh, wait a minute.
My brother's finna pop you.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's on the night.
One of my pet peeves is catching you with bad weaves and house shoes in Walmart. It's on the 9. You came to get your.
Hey, wait a minute, goddammit.
Hey, that's the way. Hey, Ray, reach out, man. We need some electric scooters. You know,
And some Raycons. And some Raycons.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
definitely.
I
Raycons.
need some Raycons. I'm finna buy some anyway.
We finna
Hey,
we finna make people go download Ray J because they ain't never heard that song.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
He gonna receive an unexpected spike.
Right.
Like, hey, man,
And
check these niggas out,
download.
man.
He gonna be like, what the fuck?
We're
is
done.
people
Where does
listening
this come from?
They're gonna be like, we're done.
to
We're
wait a
done.
minute for?
We're done. All right, y'all.
We're like, baby.
We do not own the rights to that music, so just be cool.
Love them Cali
We don't want
niggas,
nobody
man.
coming after us, y'all.
With the lingo.
We're about to get into. It's the motherfucking top 3 of the week. Yes. All right, y'all. The top 3 of the week is the top 3 things you can eat when you broke.
Oh, that's easy as fuck, bro.
Yes, the top 3 things you can eat when you broke.
You can eat good when you broke. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey man, I got some motherfucking suggestions for people, man. Not saying. Well, anyway.
All right, go ahead, Rose.
Yeah,
You
you the
go.
guest, so it's on you. Top 3 things. Just get one at a time. Top 3 things you can eat when you broke.
Ramen. But in the cup o' noodles.
Cup noodles.
I'm gonna need that.
Cup noodles.
And then tuna fish or crackers.
Oh, you got a tuna.
And I make it with like, other stuff too. So
You make a whole meal out of it.
You
Yes.
add the tuna.
and I've cooked it and served it with rice.
Ooh.
Holy
too.
Wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
make it like salmon. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I know how to cook broke for real.
Bubba Ball, it's on you.
Man, so look, bust it. Everybody got some rice, right? Mm-hmm. So you take the rice, nigga. Let me tell you how to make perfect fucking rice.
Go ahead.
You get some rice. You take, like, if you ain't got no, okay, we gonna use a solo cup. Let's go.
Wait a minute.
The solo cup has SOL.
That's spelled solo.
That's like shit out of luck. Oops. Right? So you're gonna go to in between luck and oops on the solo cup with the rice.
Okay. That's the measurement.
That's the measurement.
That's
You're
the
gonna go
measurement.
with in between the L and the O, right? For the rice.
Science.
For the water, you're gonna go in between the O.
And the S.
Wait a minute.
And the S or the
Now,
L?
depending on what kind of person you are. If you're worried about carbs, calories, fatty acids, all that shit, you're not gonna use butter. If you don't worry about that shit, you're gonna use some butter, a little bit to your liking. Let that shit boil and bubble before you turn the heat on. If you don't add it while it's bubbling, I add it while it's bubbling, but I put my seasonings in before.
What seasonings?
Whatever I choose, whatever you want, whatever kind of rice you want. You might.
So you just eating rice?
Yeah, you might want to do some yellow rice. Yellow rice, you put a little turmeric, however you pronounce the shit, gives you your own yellow rice. Drop some jewels.
Hold on. I'm dropping these
homemade
boys.
yellow rice. So you can do jerk. You can do some jerk paste.
Some chicken stock.
Some chicken stock. You can do numerous things with rice.
You're talking about perfect rice, and you got a Puerto Rican sitting here, right?
Oh my God! Like you do all kind of good fucking rice.
Let me get my number 3.
Ceviche, but you need some money. You gotta have money for ceviche.
Yeah, I can do that shrimp. Hey, all these got $6 shrimp.
Let me get my number 3. Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Peanut butter and jelly, bro.
Steak
That's
sandwich,
like
right?
$7 meal.
That peanut butter and jelly is like
Crunchy
that,
peanut butter, natural peanut butter.
I used to eat the crunchy peanut butter,
I love
but
crunchy peanut butter.
I like the creamy.
Sometimes I
I
get
like crunchy on peanut butter and jelly
I
sandwich.
like crunchy on my sandwich.
too.
All right, it's on you, it's Rose. You're number 2.
What you doing?
me. Oh, number 2. Damn. My number 2 broke dish. Oh, chicken tacos. Like how much? What's the budget though? Because I could do it with a $7 budget. I'll make chicken tacos.
Damn, I was about to say 20, but you said 7.
Yeah,
no, 20 ain't no fucking budget.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta say like $7.
Chicken breast be
$7.
like $5. You know what I mean? And then tortillas are like what, 70, 80 cents?
Yep.
Like, come on, man.
Yep.
I got
Hey.
you. And you got a little bit leftover onion, at least, at the very least.
Schooling y'all, man. We schooling
What's
y'all.
that song?
Real shit.
Yeah.
Bubba Ball. It's on you. You're number 2.
So my favorite shit to get is hamburger helper.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pick up a roll
Ground
of the
beef.
frozen turkey or the frozen beef, 85% lean, 15% fat, whatever you feeling. If you a ground beef motherfucker,
I love
you wanna
hamburger
feel
helper.
girth when you eat your tacos or whatever you doing, you know. But hamburger helper, you can do the lean meat, right?
Yes.
So
My
what you
kids
gotta
love
always remember,
That's good.
the hamburger helper is maybe, $125 a box. The roll of meat is maybe $3. So, you got enough money to squeeze in some shredded
My kids love hamburger helper. Okay.
shredded cheese.
Hold on, can I interject? Since we were
Go
talking
ahead.
about food scarcity earlier, if you know, when you look for the grass-fed stuff, usually it's more expensive. But if you go in the hood, it's not because we're not taught that. So you could
Right.
actually get it cheaper
Yep.
than if you go to the other. So you get that grass-fed, you get all that, and you get a nice little lean meal.
Hey, man, we schooling the fuck out of y'all.
Right.
Which brings me to my number 2, spaghetti.
Oh, yes. You put bread.
spaghetti.
Hey, do you put bread and butter? You your spaghetti?
Yes.
I do.
Wait a minute.
Y'all
Carbs
playing.
on carbs.
I love it. Hey, man, and my kids love it, man. We make spaghetti. My kids be thinking it's a gourmet meal. Anyway,
All right, my number 1.
Garlic bread.
wait, it's your number 1.
No, your number.
Your number 1.
Me? Oh, we
Yeah.
went back this way.
Yeah.
I thought I'd give 3.
No, you gave 2. You said the
Ramen,
ramen. You
tuna
said
fish.
Tuna. Oh, you said ramen and tuna fish.
Yeah.
And what was the third one?
Whatever. I don't remember.
Oh,
What
the
was
last one was
Was it right?
chicken tacos. All right, you
Chicken
did it.
tacos,
Bub, your last one.
All right. Mashed potatoes. A meal by itself, because you can take one potato if you want to, or you can get the box of instant ioders.
Oh,
Hook those motherfuckers up
Yeah.
with some warm
Garlic.
water and just dump them in there and just put all kind of shit in them.
You said one more?
oh, my number 1,
Mashed potatoes.
pussy.
That's cheap to you? 'Cause I don't know, man. That's a little expensive. That's what I'm talking about.
I am playing. Wait a minute. I am playing.
That's cheap.
I am playing.
It's always hot.
A hot meal.
I'm sorry. I'm playing. All right, my number 1. My number 1.
It's always hot. Never cold.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. My number 1 thing to eat when you broke. Cheap things to eat when you broke. Pizza Puffs.
For the
They're
rest.
good.
You can
They'll
get
make
2
you
of them
sick.
bitches for $5 with fries, at your average local store.
No drink.
No drink.
I like sandwiches.
I like Pizza Puffs.
Cold cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So that was.
Pizza puffs good though.
I like Pizza Puffs.
Cheese
That
fries.
was.
Cheese fries when you ain't on a budget.
It's the motherfucking
Pizza
top
puff
3
and
of the
cheese
week.
fries.
That was the top 3 of the
You
week,
got a little
y'all.
money and you broke. You got to
Right.
go on and get that little season.
We're going to take a break and we're going to come back and we are going to finish. My man Bubba Ball will be back with the underlay for the overplay. So y'all stick with us.
Working all day.
Wait a minute. Pizza Puffs.
Sometimes some cheese fries.
Ramen noodles.
About to punch and be gone. Got a package from Amazon.
And we're going to be back, y'all. The Shits Podcast. It's the Shits. We are back at the Shits Podcast. Yo, we here with our special guest, Roze Red, who just got through schooling us on some cheap-ass shit that you can eat if you broke.
Under $10.
Under $10, man. Under $10, man.
Might get fancy.
Hey, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at Roze Red Music, anything really. ROZEREDMUSIC.
Ooh, lovely. All right. At this point in time, I'm going to hand it over to my man, Bubba Ball, who going to hit y'all with the underlay for the overplay. I said that right. I know I said that right.
Yeah, you came with it.
Yo, so y'all open up your ears and pay attention.
So defunding the police, what is it? Right, there's been a new topic, latest trend that everybody's been talking about. Some political, some non-political. But what does it really mean? So for me, I'm gonna explain what defunding the police means. It means taking away a certain percentage of money that goes to them and reusing it and repurposing it for another cause. What would those causes be? Should be the questions posed, not. We don't want defunding the police. Of course, we know we need police. Police are needed. No matter how badly of a job they do, they're still needed for certain things. So we can't just say we need to eradicate police. That's what people are getting misconstrued. Defunding means taking away some funds or making them pay when they are wrong, not the city. When the city pays, the taxpayers pay. Understand that. Do we talk to police? Or can you talk to police right now in this climate? No, you can't. It's a small percentage of you either can or will or try. When someone gets locked up, we all have loved ones that are locked up. We really don't dive into them when they come home and check on their well-being, especially if they have spent a lot of time behind those walls. Is dying worse or better than surviving a long jail sentence and coming home, being forced to readjust to an even crueler, faster, more high-tech world?
That's a good point.
The mental damage, the psychological damage that a person goes through in jail, I can't imagine it. I can only listen to those who feel compelled to tell their stories, you know, and tell what they've seen and had to do to survive in jail. So we have to look at people like Joe Biden, who a lot of people voted for, and understand that his track record is one of such that has paved the way for millions of dollars to be invested in prisons, which has affected so many families, so many children, and still are being affected. Are politicians, black politicians, are they black first, or are they politicians that happen to be black? I'm going to repeat that. all of the people that vote or want you to vote for them and say they want to represent you that happen to look like you, are they really a person that you can really look to represent you, or are they a politician that just happens to look like you? So a lot of times we have false hopes and false intentions off of a base premise that just because you look like me, you are me.
Right.
And what we've been shown past 50, 60 years is that everybody's not your brother.
That's true.
And our aldermen are people in the neighborhood underneath the mayor, along with the mayor, but the people underneath the mayor that control the neighborhoods in which you live in. And every neighborhood you live in is controlled by an alderman. They really don't care. So the game is, in politics, it's a policy that I don't want to tap into, but we all know what it is. And for the citizens, which is me and everybody else, is always taxation without representation. Prisons are torture chambers. We don't want to ever forget that. We want to always raise our children. If you have any, we want to let our children know that there's nothing we can do for you if you get entangled in that prison system. It's not a lot of help we can do. You can have a lot of money. That will only go so far. The lawyer can only get to you. You can only talk to your child on certain days. There's rules and regulations that mommy and daddy and whoever you are can't do for your loved one. Try to keep your loved ones out of the system.
That's true.
The ones that die when they go to jail are the lucky ones. Wow. The ones that make it out and have had cruel things happen to them as far as rape, that have been beaten, that have been tortured, that have been bullied because they weren't able to defend themselves. They were just weak. In jail, it's only two types of people. It's prey and predator. And it's a small group of in-betweeners. And if you can't make your way into that in-between group and they embrace you and protect you, you're going to fall victim to the prey group. So a lot of people come home that have been prey. Yeah, a lot of people have came home that were prey.
Yeah.
You know, and it was no way around it. The security, the guards, they don't do anything. So the system is what it is, and we always have to tell our loved ones to try to stay out of it. But we have to always remember that it's a lot of money being invested in that system. It's a lot of money invested in the system as a whole. From the time that a person gets locked up, lawyer fee, bond, bail, you know, countless trips to your lawyer, countless money being exchanged from you to your lawyer, and there's still no guarantee that you will ever obtain freedom again after you go to jail. Once you go to jail, there's no guarantee that you will go home. The world that we have been forced to live in, ladies and gentlemen, is so unfair. And I never want us to always think that by voting for a candidate or candidates that they're going to save us, help us. By any means necessary, you have to survive how you have to survive. But never think that anyone is actually going to help you. This system is set up to rig, beg, borrow, and steal from you. Mm-hmm. And it's going to continue to beg, borrow, and steal from you. And there's nothing you can do about it. You could try to make it easier on yourself, but don't stress out about it because it's going to happen. That's my underlay for the overplay. Don't stress out about what's happening because it's going to happen.
Yo. That was my man, Bubba Ball, with the underlay for the overplay. Hey, man. We'd like to thank, I guess, Roze Red for sliding through. I'd like to thank Bubba Ball for everything that he brings to the show. I'd like to thank everybody who has tuned in, checked out, hit like, shared, or told anybody about the S.H.I.T.S podcast. We really do appreciate it. I'd like to thank my man Bubba. I said Bubba already. I'd like to thank my man Deca Durs, executive producer. Man, we make all this shit happen.
Double D.
For making all this shit. Double D.
Double D. My nigga
Wait
Double
a
D.
minute. For making all this shit happen. Hey, yo.
Yeah, Dur's the man.
We need y'all to check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. Instagram, we the Shits Podcast. Twitter, at with the Shits, S.H.I.T.T.S. Man, what else we on? We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Buzzsprout, any podcast streaming platform. Hey, man, we got stickers all around the city. Y'all seeing them shits.
Yeah. Coming to you.
Roze.
Bus stops everywhere.
Exact. Roze, tell them where they can find you at.
Roze Red Music, everything. ROZEREDMUSIC.
Yes. Like, thank you for coming through.
Everywhere.
Hey, man, and I'd like to leave y'all with this message. Hey, like I said last week, and like we keep on telling y'all, believe in yourself.
Yes.
Believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, who you got to sleep with?
Right.
I mean, unless you're locked up. I mean, but anyway.
Even still.
Right, you still sleep with yourself.
Yeah.
You have to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be people that's going to be with you for the whole ride, but then there's going to be people that won't even fuck with what you do. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that discourage you. If you truly believe in yourself, do it. Because at the end of the day, who needs to see the vision? You do.
You do.
You need to see your vision before anybody else sees it. You get what I'm saying? So to all my people out there, singers, rappers, comedians, actors, actresses, dancers, bucket boys, bucket girls, writers, believe in yourself. And, you know, you just got to keep believing in yourself, and what happens, happens, man. And if y'all need, if y'all trying to get on the show, if you got something that you can bring to the show, hit us up. Hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up on Facebook.
Twitter.
Hit us up Twitter. And we'll be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We'll be playing the buckets on 87th and State.
Exactly. 5 to 7. 5 to 7 with everybody coming off the damn ride. You know what I mean? Going to Verizon, paying their phone bill. I'm right there. I ain't on the main drag.
And if you try to give us anything less than $1, we're gonna be like, wait a minute.
I'm dumping my bucket on your car. My bucket got like paint and shit because it's an old paint bucket from Home Depot.
Hey y'all, we out here. We'll see y'all next week. It's the shit.
Yeah.